Welcome to the Jato News Channel. It appears that Russia has been resupplied with Iranian-made drones amid the recent barrage of missiles launched at Ukraine, the UK Ministry of Defence said Friday. For the first time in 3 weeks, there are reports of an attack by an Iranian-supplied one-way attack unmanned aerial vehicle, UAV. The UK Ministry of Defence said in an intelligence update. This event remains to be verified, but it is likely that Russia ran out of its previous stock of several hundred Shahed 131s and 136s and has now received resupply. The Ukrainian armed forces recently ruled out the idea that Russia could use the Shahed 136 UAV, also known as the kamikaze drone, because it is made of plastic and other frost-resistant materials. However, Yuri Inak, spokesman for the Ukrainian Air Force Command, Russian forces have resolved the issue and are continuing to use the ammunition after a 3-week hiatus. Even in cold weather, these drones will fly, so this also needs to be prepared, he said, according to Ukrainian army outlet Army-Inform. Ukrainian and Russian sources report that Moscow has used kamikaze drones to attack the Dnipropetrovsk, Kyiv, Poltava, Zhytomyr and Zaporizhzhia regions today. The ministry said on Friday that the Ukrainian General Staff reported shooting down 17 UAVs, including 14 Shahed 136, adding that as of today. Ukrainian officials reported use of Iranian-supplied OWA UAVs targeting Zaporizhzhia and Dnipro oblasts. Shahed 136 was already flying over Ukraine and hitting civilian targets, as Kyiv expressed concern about the idea of Iran supplying Russian troops with surface-to-surface ballistic missiles and UAVs. Meanwhile, the UK Ministry of Defence continued in its brief. The last previously reported downing of an Iranian Shahed 136 over Ukraine was on the 17th of November 2022. If verified, it is likely that Russia has restarted strikes with the newly delivered OWA UAV system. Although the Air Force Ukraine says that more than 60 Russian missiles were intercepted, some of which hit their targets. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said that the Russian military launched an attack that killed and injured civilians on Wednesday during a brutal, completely deliberate attack carried out on the town of Kurahov in the eastern region of Donetsk. According to Zelensky, Russia is aiming precisely at civilians, at ordinary people, at markets, elevators, gas stations, bus stations, residential buildings. Today was a long, hard day, he said at the start of his daily address. Iran is to send around 1,000 additional weapons, most likely by the end of the year. The supplies are expected to include drones and advanced precision-guided missiles to help Russia fight in Ukraine, which started on February 24.